and Celebrate Africa flags. Madagascar in green and white, Egypt in red and black. Players now stand for the national anthem.
E vamos situar o hino nacional de Madagascar.
And now, please stand up for the national anthem of Madagascar.
Vamos situar o hino nacional do Egito.
And now for the national anthem of Egypt.
Looking very pumped up. Madagascar as well. Huge occasion for both teams. See less scope for variation in 5-a-side than 11-a-side formations, but Madagascar setting up in a 1-2-2 formation. Honoré, the goalkeeper, Fabrice and Richard, the defenders, attackers, Nidiel and Imelda. So we've got Siavahana Ramarolahi, excuse me, the Malagasy manager. Mustafa Zidane Nufti, his opposite number in the Egypt dugout. Today's refereeing team. It's a 1-2-2 as well for Egypt. Two captains there posing with the officials. Imelda and Mustafa Samir. There is a 1-2-2 set up. El Sayed in goal. Mustafa Mustafa Ahmed, Hassan Hussein. Defenders and the attackers, Aitam Costa and Abdel Rahman El Shafi, better known as Abdo. Watch from the sidelines now, nothing more he can do until the end of the first period at least to talk to his players directly, have faith in the system that he's gone for, faith in his players. He's the main architect of Madagascar's 2015 title, in charge of the Malagasy team since 2009. Mustafa Zidane, 47, was assistant coach when Egypt finished third in 2016, became technical coach in 2020, but needed to wait the following year to guide the team as head coach. Seems to have found a successful formula so far this year. Players ready to go, final seconds before we get underway. We're not quite ready yet, will be Egypt to kick off. We're underway. The first effort, nice flicked on. Nice idea. Costa not able to make the most of it. Can strike first. Makes such a huge difference. Well brought down there. Fabrice. Syed had that one covered. Energetic start. Costa for a way through, laid off, and a chance, and the first goal! It is Hassan, open to scoring. Not enough Honoré could do. Tries to gee up the rest of his team to be too put down by conceding such an early goal. He got a hand to it, the keeper. Shot too powerful. The ball crawling over the line. But Egypt 1-0 up. First minute. Mexico will look to strike straight back. That strike. Quite good enough on this occasion. Egypt straight back on the front foot. Giving it away though. The effort from Imelda. Captain looking to lead by example. Immediately get back on level terms, but there's a mistake. Makes amends though. And Syed, nervy moment. Passing it straight to Nidiel. Over that occasion, though, nearly a similar situation at the other end. Free kick goes the way of Madagascar though. Costa trying to sneak in. Mustafa putting that one out. Decent strike from range by the keeper. Right, testing his opposite number. Syed Carrying it away. This time opting to throw it. Striker. Well dealt with there. Very sharp. Could have been dangerous. Possession. Temporarily though. Egypt now with a little space. Scorer Hassan. Looking to strike again. Such a clean contact this time. Looking for a run. And it's found its way through. Well, closed down by the keeper. Important stop by Honoré this time. Really an instant impact down the other end as well from throw. Can clear up as Egypt came back forwards. It looked for a second, it could be 2 down. Out-rushed Honoré. Egypt will have to come again. Looking to set himself, instead find its way through. Another good save. Janidi. Egypt having to do some defending here. Still not cleared. Missed kick though from Imelda. Heavy moments for Egypt. Another save. Good effort from range. Fabrice. Side put on a number of times there. Quick succession. Had the first of our rolling subs now. Plenty more. They came from the next 36 minutes. Egypt to gain the composure. Tend to keep possession for a bit. Flick forwards, but near the intended target there from El Sayed. Also not finding his man. Madagascar battle for possession. They keep it. Toki there trying to find Janidi as he ran through. But very much losing gap. He didn't get his shot on target. Trying to loop it over El Sayed. Such luck. Great throw. One end straight to the other. Header from our angle. Tricky one there. Wide in the end. Madagascar survive. Little confusion at the back. Actually, no Egyptian player nearby to capitalise. Parcel shot. The connection on that from Honoré. It's a hectic, frantic start to proceedings. Settle down slightly now. Could easily have had far more than just a single goal. That opening 6 minutes. Good goalkeeping. Kept the score down. In truth, very unlucky to have let one end, just too much power on it. Maybe called into action again, albeit from very long range. Mustafa Ahmed. With the free kick. It's caught by Janidi. It would be hoping not to be beaten from here. still have to pay close attention. There's the strike, but it's well wide and equally far too high. It is Mustafa Ahmed's final action for now, at least. Makes his way to the sidelines. Flicked forwards, dealt with by El Sayed. Again, El Sayed out with the punch. Good command and keeping. Already shown his worth a few times over. Spectacular attempt there, which he had to be equal to. So Orlando with the strike, straight from Honoré. So much power. First time overhead kick. Fortunately, perhaps, for El Sayed, straight at him. Fantastic effort. It's been more Madagascar in the last few minutes. A winner free kick, decent position. Slightly clumsy by Mustafa Samir, the captain. Tumbling over the back. Toki after he's won the ball. He's still down. Being checked out by the medics. Simply took a hit to the side of his head. Appears fine to carry on. Free kick will be from pretty much exactly on the halfway line, as marked by the red flags at the side of the pitch. Real varied group of fans. Arsenal fan in there. Everyone enjoying the occasion. There's the strike, low and hard. Again, well dealt with by El Sayed. Look to break. Temporarily 3-on-2, and there is the goal. So 2-0. Somewhat against the run of play. The last few minutes, certainly. Madagascar had been all over Egypt, testing El Sayed a number of times. But on the break, Lohar into the middle, and a brilliant strike, curling away from the keeper by San Paulo. And just like that, the lead's doubled. Madagascar to start again. Strike from kick-off, long way away. Zidane passing on his instructions. Another effort. And provided the chance for the previous goal. Lohar. Inside nettings, catching a few of the fans out. Remains 2-0. Space on the right. Well again. Not found by Hamshahat. Totally open on the right wing, but El Shahat quickly crowded out by the Malagasy defence. battle on the wing, which Madagascar, well, temporarily come away with possession. It's back with Egypt. Space on the left for El Shahat. Tries to flick it up, set up Lohar, but cut out. Right, Didiel. Left by everyone. Space here. Madagascar to break into. Orlando choosing to slow things down instead. And another effort from Monterey, quite as spectacular as his first. Just under 2 minutes now remaining in the first period. Madagascar would love to strike back before the break. Some momentum with them. They played pretty well. Created plenty of chances. When the chances have come, it's been Egypt who have taken them. The corner now. Trying to get a shot away. Coming with the corner. Sun temporarily goes in. Respite for the players. Set up nicely for Richard and brilliantly taken. Great first touch. Second touch even better into the top corner. Marcel Richard taking down the pass. Came from Imelda. Very difficult to stop an effort like that. El Sayed's clean sheet does go. A number of impressive saves up to this point. Madagascar do strike back before the break. Could Egypt get another, reinstate that 2-goal lead? From there, with the space on the left, Madagascar dealt with it. Win a free kick. Seconds remain of the first period. Melda trying to shift it past Hassan with the scoring. Blocked off unfairly, the opinion of the referee. Narrow angle, not too far out. Melda fancy his chances from here. Madagascar with the wind in their sails. Strike well over. Zidane. Be content enough to go in with the lead. Preferred 2-0 lead, of course. Madagascar have shown plenty of threat. Egypt just more clinical in their finishing. Long way to go yet. Quite yet a third of the way through the match. Need to be plenty more twists and turns. Costa for an option forward, but Ahmed been out by the defence. Start again. The back, space on the right. But Hassan couldn't get the ball under control. And at the end of the first period, Egypt do take in a 1-goal lead, 2-1. Fairly balanced half, period rather, of football. Hectic start, it's calmed down a little in the middle. Madagascar appear to have the best of things. And Egypt doubled their lead on the break. But, say a word, some of the officials. Two teams still to come for this pair.
Portanto, voltamos ao segundo período.
Second period gets underway. Madagascar kick off. Both shots blocked. Charge down. Back and forwards between Monterey and Fabrice. Egypt looking to capitalise again on the break. Outside, able to pick out attacker. Probably pleased enough with what he's seen. There's a lot of potential in this Malagasy team. Shown that already. A bit more clinical finishing. They could easily have been in front at the end of that first period. So El Sayed pretty much doing his part in the Egyptian goal. An effort there from the keeper. El Sayed to palm over. Monterey's second impressive strike from distance. Both dipping in. Both palmed away by his opposite number. Malagasy keeper clearly an excellent strike on him. I'm sure that will be the last we see in these three periods. There is Egyptian free kick. That one, decent height, but wide of the far post. Strike at hand, but play on, says the referee. Egypt trying to find a way through. Press. Madagascar making life hard for them and have had the better of this early stage. Second period. Side goes down. To claim the ball. Seems to have taken a knock to the shoulder. His arm outstretched. Appeared to be a huge amount of contact, but an uncomfortable one for the keeper. He's back up on his feet now. Keeper does take the free kick. That's fairway wide, the left-hand post. Produced that's impressive shooting. This is opposite number yet. Distribution leaving a bit to be desired. Actually, Coronary came straight back to him. Egypt crowding out Bofo as he tries to find a way through. Arrows win the ball back. Bit of space out on the left. It does eventually make its way to Mustafa Ahmed. Back across goal. Nobody coming in at the far post. It's Madagascar throw. Range held by El Sayed. Safe pair of hands so far. Very little he can do about the one Madagascar goal. Wrestling match there between Richard and Abdo. Going the way of Madagascar. Now will an effort on goal. Imagine. Pass to goal cleared by the referee. Syed set and ready. Strike is a long way to the right, hurling away. Good to break, it's a good turn. A good save by Honoré. Corner, nearly finding Lohar there in the middle. Two chances in quick succession for the number 10. Diving in, not quite able to get to the ball. Flashed across goal. On to the left, El Shahat. To Lohar, to the right, goal scorer. Hassan, trying his luck again. This one deflects out for another corner. Quickly, Lohar still on the deck to make the most of it. This time it's Madagascar who look to break. Imelda to throw and the header, great save by El Sayed. See from the reverse angle that was going in, but it looked like it was. A quick corner, but ineffective. Lohar looks to set himself up to throw, have a lot of support. Goals so far as we near the halfway point, very nearly a fourth. Lohar with the overhead kick, tipped onto the crossbar by Honoré. Keeps the side within one goal of the Pharaohs. Another acrobatic attempt at the other end from Imelda. Quite as good a connection. Madagascar there as pass was a little short from Lohar. Trying to play it out to the left. It's a replay of the effort. Just about enough on it from Honoré. Samir, captain, hurrying against number 3 Orlando. Pitch. Nice effort, just wide. It's Fabrice. Was. And El Sayed scrambling. Bouncing just outside the far post. Unfortunate. Good intent shown by Madagascar, still chasing down every ball. Have to be careful though, see what Egypt can do on the break when they get the chance. Very clinical. Substitutes ready for both sides. Make their way on. Costa for Egypt. Toki for Madagascar. Toki, the most valuable player in 2015. Lashes across the goal line. left by everyone. When Madagascar won the title in 2015, Toki, the main man, winning the MVP award. On the pitch 7 years later, to lead his team to glory once again. Well held up by Ginidi to throw. Here's Toki. Trying to find Ginidi. Feels there, but nothing given. Kicked out by the defender though, and it will come straight back. Ginidi again, harrying, running down something of a blind alley. Brilliant through ball there by El Sayed. And Honore just about doing enough. Costa closed in on goal. Free kick eventually. Toki take. Perfect weight on the ball from El Sayed to find this forward. More impressive on sand. Harder to judge the weight of every pass. Like hold up proceedings, but as the rules in beach football, the clock stopped until we get back underway. 3 minutes 13 remaining in the second period. So well past the halfway point of the match. Not threatening the goal. Weather's changed. Sun has gone in. Wind appears to have picked up. Half-hearted overhead attempt by Paolo. Teams cancelling each other out somewhat at the moment. Major chances in the last few minutes. Decent effort that, nicely set up. Good contact from Orlando. Just too high. Nice shift to the left from Samir. Shot didn't quite match. Orlando rushed in. Down quickly, as the Madagascar team has generally been doing. Nearly part of the game plan. Giving Egypt as little the ball as possible. They've given them the ball directly there though. Take it away, and it's back with Madagascar. 90 seconds remaining in the second period. We get a goal. Dan would have liked to have seen a third goal for his side. A bit of daylight between them and Madagascar, but right now it feels like it could go either way. Edie seemingly taking either a referee or a substitute, being a teammate, laying it off to no one. He was there for a free kick in a dangerous place. Not given. Get it back though. Chance for the shot. Honore over to smother it. Tries to release his captain. Difficult one to bring down, but didn't quite manage it. Fofo to the pitch and immediately closing down Shahat. It will be a goalless second period. Whistle blows. Remains 2-1. Still very much in the balance with just one more 12-minute period remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of second period, and the scoreboard says Madagascar 1.
Over to the sidelines for a quick breather and some instructions from the respective coaches. Rolahi with some work to do, time running out for them to turn this one round. Another good effort by his keeper though there, testing El Sayed. It has been largely from long range that those chances have come in the second period. That one for Brice, well held by El Sayed. That was the one big chance from closer range though. Keeper doing well to react quickly, and also the case at the other end. Spectacular overhead effort. Tipped onto the bar by Honoré. Not too far away, Orlando also with the scissor kick. No goals in the second period. Both teams know this is an important game, aside from setting them off on either the right foot or the wrong foot in this group stage, with Senegal still to come. Posing prospect that they are, even before the 10-1 win earlier today. No points will be hard to come by in that match. The winner here will be in a very good position. Everyone enjoys seeing themselves on camera. Yeah, an Arsenal fan or a Barcelona fan. He hasn't actually noticed it himself. So those behind him. The team's ready to head back on for the crucial final period. And there will be another change of ends. See if we see as many goals the first period in this final one. The teams reverted back to their original positions. The win with Egypt. It's a decent first effort, but the whistle had gone before the ball reached the goal. It's cleared off the line for what it's worth. By a defender. Bit of admin to do for the referee. We'll go again. The strike was the first attempt, blocked. Right, looking for his forward, turns. Now they're holding it up, hoping for an option in the middle, buy some space. El Sayed diving on the ball. see the idea there, looking for the right wing. Abdo not there. With another flick on. End-to-end stuff at the moment. That put to an end by the whistle of the referee. This very good position for a free kick for Egypt.
Free kick for Egypt.
Al Shahat, man, having teed it up. Will be him to take it. Worrisome one for Honoré. Close range. A third goal here for Egypt. Could change the dynamic of the game considerably. But it's well wide. Not this time for El Shahat. Madagascar remain within touching distance. Melda looking for a teammate. Madagascar have to go back to their goalkeeper. Doesn't succeed, whether he was trying to shoot or pass. Space on the right. Mustafa Ahmed waiting for the ball, yet to be picked out. It's an effort on the other side. Not threatening Honoré. It's forward. Oh, they're trying to bring it down again. Now very much a target man, it would appear. That a free kick even in an even more dangerous position. Given away by Richard. Ball had gone. Well played by El Shahat. He'll get another chance. And a free kick. An even more dangerous position than his last one.
Penalty for Egypt. Penalty for Egypt.
We're hoping to get this one on target from this kind of position. Honoré knowing he will have his work cut out. Great chance. El Shahat to make it 3-1. It is El Shahat, and he hammers it in off the underside of the bar, and Egypt are 3-1 up. Stunning strike. Honoré went to his left, the ball went to his right. Even if he'd gone the right way, he would have done well to stop that. Huge power in the strike. Near perfect positioning, in off the bar. And now Madagascar have to find two if they want this to go to extra time. Of course, three not totally out of the question. They don't get one immediately. The bounce there, deceiving Honoré. Fortunately for him, also bouncing away from the from the goal rather. Egypt now here to have the momentum. And a corner, take quickly. Referee not happy. Now be with Madagascar, who have just under 9.5 minutes to rescue a result here. Orlando setting himself, well blocked by Ahmed, but seemingly kicked in the head at the same time. Just the ball. Painful one, putting his body on the line. Second attempt at the corner. Again. Yellow card, in fact. Totally clear who it was for. Potentially Paco is taking the corner. You're not. He's gone off now to be replaced by Toki. Some confusion, but it is a goal kick. Space on the right for Ahmed, not found. Bagat. Madagascar coming quite close themselves, capitalising on that short pass, but just not quite happening for them at the moment. We'll know that the clock is ticking down. A free kick. Toki fouled by Costa. Seemed to have his legs between those of Toki. The outside of his left leg, not getting the ball. Toki going to ground, and there's a chance from around the halfway line. Tensions rising a little, it seems. Frustration from Madagascar, who certainly looked the better team at times, at certain points of the game. They haven't taken their chances in the same way as Egypt. Yellow card for Imelda there, captain. Seemingly saying something the referee didn't like. Can Toki reduce the arrears to 1? It bounces over the keeper, and he can! Certainly a bit of fortune, the bounce. Deceives El Sayed, but Madagascar won't care, they'll take that. They're back in it. El Sayed already on his way to ground, heading towards the original trajectory of the ball, excuse me, but catching that lip in the sand, bouncing over outstretched arms. Madagascar back to within 1. Very nearly, immediately, 2 goals ahead again though, from kickoff. Just wide of the far post. One keeper to the other. Another bounce. Deceiving the players. It becomes more and more of an issue as the game goes on, and a number of significant footprints, dents increase. Increases the jeopardy in the game as well as the jeopardy created by the approaching final whistle. Certainly more tension in the game now for these final 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Ronaldo back to his goalkeeper. Looks for Toki on the right, cut out. Bagat unable to do anything particularly productive. Here's a chance, tipped away by El Sayed. And Nidiel with the shot on target. Honore flying out, seemingly won a free kick. And Nidiel there finding himself with an opportunity to level things up. And he does have previous. He's a joint top scorer in 2018 with 9 goals. For his first of this tournament, but not on that occasion. Very long range. Too long range for Honore this time. To the left wing. No one ahead. As Paolo had moved inside, unbeknownst to his teammates. Won well by El Sayed. A chance here to break for Egypt. Another chance, but this time it bounces out off the bar. Paolo, a big chance there. So maybe put the game beyond Madagascar. But where the third went in off the bar, the fourth ricocheted back out. Paolo trying again there. The overhead, but wide at the far post. Cut out. Egypt do clear. Game hanging in the balance now, and that could settle it. Stunning strike from Abdo to make it 4-2. Buying himself a little space with the shimmy, and Honore could only watch it fly in just inside his left-hand post. So the 2-goal lead restored, time running out. Madagascar will need another quick reply. Under 6 minutes remaining now. Gone beyond the halfway point of the third and final period. No immediate shot. Look for options. Appeal for the handball. Hope here that they've got it. So we'll have another penalty kick. Maybe we will get the quick response. It was Paolo, the outstretched arm, blocking the shot. Number 9, Fofo, whether or not it was heading in, certainly blocked by an outstretched hand. Madagascar could reply within seconds, conceding their fourth. But they don't. Orlando's penalty saved. El Sayed, the hero again. Will that be that? Gilt-edged chance to immediately get themselves back in it. But Orlando straight down the middle. El Sayed dummy to his left, then gone right. Stay close enough to the middle to get his legs in the way. There'll be another fairly close range free kick for him to face now. Egypt weren't happy with the decision, but it will of course stand. Not as close range as the previous one. Certainly another big chance. It will be Orlando again. Can he produce this time? No, it's wide. El Sayed rushing out to narrow the angle, maybe putting number 3 Orlando off. Youngster only recently turned 21, last week in fact. With a lot of pressure on his young shoulders in the space of a minute. Unable to capitalise. Smart move by El Sayed to rush out, it would appear. Certainly had the desired effect. Orlando trying to put it to his left. Not able to get it inside the post. Corner cleared. Gain position back straight away. Only for El Sayed to kick it straight out. Well dealt with there by El Shahat, and down goes Costa. Referee blows his whistle. Less than 4 minutes now. Shoulder to shoulder, too much on it from Fofo, in the referee's opinion. Fair way out, but perhaps slowing the momentum which Madagascar had built up. The team, an 11-a-side game, had a 2-goal lead with 4 minutes remaining. Consider it basically over. Of course, very much not the case in beach soccer. 3 goals would be a lot healthier though. Very close again. Hits the woodwork. The second time, woodwork isn't kind to them. Once off the underside of the bar, crashing in to give them their 3-1 lead at that point. Once crashing back off the bar, back into play, that time off the top of the bar, out of play. Fofo trying to find his way through, winning a corner. Egypt could have had the game well out of sight if the goals were a couple of inches bigger. Acrobatic attempt at the back by Imelda. Madagascar come forward again. Imelda with the throw. Takes quickly, Fofo misses a chance though. An air shot. Again, it comes straight back. Here, Egypt are on the defensive now. They'll try and catch them on the break. They want to defend this 2-goal lead. Imelda can't do anything about it. Fresh legs. 2 players at the same time. One of them, Toki, immediately wins a free kick. past Costa. Arguably lost possession, but took advantage of the outstretched leg.
Free kick for Madagascar.
Reserve free kick. 2.5 minutes left on the clock. This one closer to the halfway line. Still an opportunity. They won't get too many more. That will be better than this, you'd imagine, in the remaining time. Is it third time lucky? It is! Toki finds the net where Orlando failed for him. Madagascar have their lifeline. Frustration for El Sayed. Ball skimming along the sand. Just evading him. Experienced head. Toki buying the free kick and then dispatching it. And we are 4-3. 2.5 minutes remaining. The game again back in the balance. Can Egypt restore a 2-goal lead again? Not this time. Madagascar look to break. It's a good turn by Toki, really coming into his own since rejoining the pitch a minute or so ago. That experience invaluable in these kind of situations. Egypt happy to waste a few more seconds. Then with a chance at the other end, it's laid off. The shot well over from Mustafa Ahmed. Not able to get his head over the ball. Orlando keeping it in well. Trying to win himself either a free kick or a throw. Dodging the latter. And it is towards the back stick. Imelda not far away. It'll be a corner. Toki heading over to take it. Crucial interception. Taken quickly. And so at least one player has gone down. So Orlando. Samir earning himself a yellow card seemingly. Captain doesn't look best pleased. Asking for a yellow for Orlando. Will be a corner. 1 minute 17 seconds left on the clock. Toki to deliver it in low. Melder trying the clever backheel flick, blocked off, as was his overhead attempt. Now Egypt can break. Honore out quickly to deal with that. Smart goalkeeping.
E atenção, atenção, menos de 1 minuto para terminar o jogo. O placar está 4 para o Egito.
Captain.
E 3
It's kept
para Madagascar.
And
Menos de
Abdo
1 minuto para terminar o jogo.
putting it up. Egypt just trying to take away the
Lembrar
seconds.
ainda que amanhã temos mais futebol.
To be careful though. Orlando can break. Dives in on the keeper. It's dangerous. And it will earn
Recordar
him a
que
booking.
amanhã temos 3 jogos. Amanhã começamos quando forem pontualmente
Sayed.
12
in
horas e
pain.
30 minutos. Amanhã
Understand
temos
the desperation.
Marrocos, Moçambique,
Trying to be
Uganda,
the hero.
Madagascar,
30 seconds
Egito,
left.
Senegal. Amanhã, a partir das
But
12h30.
Outside certainly had the ball as he left the ground. Needs some medical treatment now. Seems in some genuine pain around his right elbow. There is the yellow card for Orlando. So many times Madagascar clawed the deficit back to 1.
Enquanto isso, vamos fazer a festa nas
Haven't
pancadas.
got back on level terms.
Vamos animar
At any
a
point.
festa. Muitas palmas das pancadas,
They
faz
have to
favor.
now in the remaining 30 seconds or
Vamos
so.
fazer a festa do futebol.
If they do, we'll go to extra time.
2022.
Have to wait a little longer though. Last outside is checked out. May have to be subbed off. It would appear that is the case. Though the keeper's saying no. The medic had signalled for a change. Outside doesn't want to make way. Looks like he's saying he's okay to carry on. That's right, arm doesn't appear to be moving a lot. And his teammates are also signalling for a change. Still saying no. Mustafa Ahmed would rather had a keeper with 2 arms. El Sayed doesn't want to go anywhere. Zezo still waiting on the sidelines. Bit of confusion. But it will be. El Sayed takes the free kick. Straight to Honoré. They'll look to capitalise on the keeper, and they do! And there is the equaliser. Well, and who else but Orlando? The man who dived in on the keeper seconds before in terms of play time. Perhaps takes advantage of the keeper not being at 100% and fires in the equaliser inside the final 30 seconds. Touched on, importantly, by Imelda. A good finish by Orlando, where he couldn't do so earlier from the set pieces. Surely Madagascar can't win it in the final 20 seconds. Oh, it's kicking off now. Orlando trying to set himself for an overhead, saying that he was nudged in the back. Certainly appeared to be nudged in the back, again by the captain, Samir. And then when it was down on the floor, the ball on his stomach, another player, I think it was Bagat. See now. Oh no, it was Abdo. He'll say he was trying to take the ball away. Orlando will say he kicked the ball into my stomach. Signalled for a change. See if this one actually happens. 13 seconds remaining. Here, the decision has gone the way of Egypt, ultimately. Samir, the one to take it. This will be a real heroic winner if he could manage one from here, but it's a long way away. Into the final 10 seconds. Can Madagascar do anything? El Sayed tries to punch it, doesn't get there. 1 second remaining. And there is the final whistle. 4-4. Tensions have boiled over at points here. But we will get extra time. It's not over yet. Egypt look to have things wrapped up. 4-2 up. Not long left. 4-3 up with 30 seconds left. El Sayed back down again. Still looks to be in a lot of pain. Refused the substitution. Is he regretting that now?
There's no draw, so we're going to overtime for 3 minutes, and if the draw persists, we'll go to penalty shootout.
É a eliminar, é jogo a eliminar, temos que descobrir quem vai passar e quem vai ficar.
So, some more words. Have to settle the emotions of his players. Zidane pretty much straight back on for extra time. Those emotions will still be fresh. The adrenaline in the Madagascar team still high from that equaliser. Egypt will have to bounce back.
Queremos mais festa na bancada para aquecer os jogadores. Eu quero ver
3
o
minutes of
grito
golden goal extra
do
time.
gol.
If no one scores in those 3 minutes, there will be
E
penalty
agora
shootouts.
eu quero ouvir o barulho dos adeptos do Egito. E ouvir
Madagascar
os
to kick off.
adeptos do Madagascar.
Back on shooting from left to right.
Quem vai
High drama
ganhar?
here in Group B.
Não consegui ouvir.
First effort over from Orlando. He appears unharmed by that earlier incident. Wins the ball back. The shots wide from El Shahat. Looking for his captain Imelda, brings it down nicely. A very narrow angle though, not able to find even the side netting. Approaching 2-minute mark already. Minutes in beach soccer can either fly by or last for a long time, depending on the flow of the play. We saw those 3 minutes of normal time seem to go on for an eternity. Eventually, Madagascar the opportunity to bring about this additional 3. Back with Honore again, a long throw out. Orlando keeping it up, trying to cross it in, but only getting a partial contact and rolled comfortably to the keeper. There's a chance for Egypt on the other end. Hassan scored in the first minute, nearly scoring heading into the final minute of extra time. Another overhead attempt. And Didier setting himself. Wins a corner. Final minute. Clock paused. The yellow cards handed out to a member of the Egyptian bench. Looks like Abdo. But it will be Toki to take the corner. It's in to the edge. Well saved by El Sayed, just over. There it is. In fact, Zizou now in goal. Correct that. Did replace El Sayed as we headed into extra time. And proving his worth instantly there. A good save. Hassan looking to push it down the right wing. Back with Madagascar, 20 seconds remaining. Will there be one final twist in the tail? Very shot blocked. Out for a throw. Stays in. 5 seconds remaining. Could be one shot left. No free kick. And that is that.
O fim da partida.
Two penalties.
E agora vamos aos empates pela marca de grandes penalidades.
Turkey exhausted.
We've reached the end of extra time and the draw still persists with the scoreboard for Madagascar and for Egypt. Meaningly that we are going for the penalty shootout so we can find our winner.
As you can hear over the tannoy. Penalty kicks. Imminent. They are directly decided by sudden death rules. Who will be the hero? Will somebody be the villain? It's been a long game full of twists and turns. Egypt led well over half an hour of the 36 scheduled minutes. Who will be leading at the end of the penalty shootout? Who will take the points? El Sayed passing on advice to his deputy goalkeeper, Zizou. Clearly very frustrated to not be able to take part. After having conceded that equaliser in the dying seconds, having refused the substitution, which was suggested by the medic and some of his teammates. And now up to his teammate, number 1, to try and be the hero for Egypt. It will be the Egyptian keeper who heads to the goal first. Of course, the captain, Imelda, to take the responsibility and to step up for Madagascar. Stares at the goal, pick his spot. Tension huge. So, Imelda versus Zizou. But Zizou makes the save. It's advantage Egypt. Slight dummy in the run-up. A good save. Zizou see himself being the hero with a minute or so remaining, not on the pitch. It'll be the opposing captain, Mr. Mustafa Samir to take it for Egypt. And he scores! Honoré unable to match his opposite number. Egypt. Now, Regis Kennedy out. Just about in off the underside of the bar. Either brilliant or lucky, depending on your opinion or your perspective. But either way, hammered in. Nothing Zizou could do about that one. It is 1-1, albeit with Egypt to take another penalty. And it will be against Jacques Harrison, who subbed in for Honoré. Can he make himself substitute goalkeeper hero? Not this time. Well dispatched by Paolo. It remains advantage Egypt. Next up, for Madagascar, Junidi. And he scores as well. Zizou going the right way, but decent power on the strike. Enough to evade the Egyptian keeper. Now the onus back on Egypt to retain their lead. It remains Harrison in goal. He'll come up against Costa, who scores as well. Egypt making no mistakes. Over halfway there now. 3-2. Imelda, the only missed penalty after the first 6. Now the real pressure penalties start. Of course, all very tense, but Richard now, if he misses, Egypt will have the opportunity to win the next time. And he does. It's saved by Zizou. Egypt on the brink. Referee holding his red card. Richard played well, unable to find the net. Close enough to Zizou to give him a chance. He went the right way. And now Hassan, the man who scored the opener, can finish things. He scores, Egypt win. But he doesn't. It's wide. It looked a long way wide. Madagascar live to fight another day, or at least another minute or so. They'll need to score this and then hope that Egypt don't convert their final penalty. to 5. The wise head of Toki. Arguably the man who got them here. His free kick started the comeback in those final minutes. Can a wise old head prevail? It's a long run up and hammered in off the inside of the bar again. Second such penalty. Again, no chance for Zizo. Don't save those. It won't need to be spectacular though for Mustafa Ahmed. It will just need to go in. Levels off the sand, front of the ball. A second chance for Egypt to win it. And he does. He finds the top corner. And Egypt do finally get their win. They made hard work of it. But finally, 4-4 at full time and 4-3 on penalties. Ahmed finds the top corner and seals the win. Madagascar fought valiantly, never accepted defeat, even when it looked so it was seconds away on numerous occasions. Rescued themselves from 4-2 down. The equaliser coming in the final 30 seconds. Looked to be out in the penalty shootout. And made it go all the way to the wire. But ultimately, it is Egypt who come away with the points. A far more definitive scoreline earlier today. Senegal thrashed Uganda 10-1. Really put their mark down on this competition. The games will continue. 2 more tomorrow, 2 more on Monday to decide Group B. Group A, we have Mozambique, who won their opening game against Malawi. Morocco yet to play after Nigeria pulled out before the tournament. And as we can see, Egypt moved to the top with 1 point, although Senegal have 3 points. For some reason, they're 4th on the table. It is they top, Egypt second.